Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Nico. Nico is from South Africa, so let's see what Nico has to say. Enjoy the interview.
Unmute,
Oh,
there
yes.
you go.
Yes.
There you go. Hi, man. You.
Hello Nico, how are you?
Good, and you, William?
I'm very well, thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Great, man. It's awesome. It's pleased to meet you too.
Should I call you Nicholas or Nico?
You can call me Nico, that's fine.
Okay,
Everybody
Nico.
calls me Nico, yeah.
Yeah? Amazing.
Yeah.
So, how are you today? Everything's okay? How is your day going so far?
Oh, the day is very hot, number one. It's extremely warm in KwaZulu-Natal. It's we swam this morning. I woke up at about 6 o'clock, went to the garden, worked a little bit in the garden, and went to the swimming pool, and then went to the family. We had my brother's daughter is 1 year old today, so we had a birthday. And so the whole family is here as well, so it's a busy day. So I was just chilling out, closing my bedroom door, and just I want to sleep a little bit. I want to chill out. It's too warm.
And where are you from, Nico?
I'm from Ladysmith in KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa, yeah.
Right. And I believe the weather is always warm there, or not?
Yeah, it's summertime. It's very hot. Last week we were 39 degrees Celsius, so it was very hot, and today it's hot as well. So in the summertime we pray for halftime. It's very hot.
So you are by the seaside?
No, we're about 280 kilometers from the sea. Yeah.
Okay. Not
Yeah.
too far.
Not too far. It's too far. It's too far to walk and too close to drive. So.
Amazing. And what do you do for living, Nico?
Oh, that's a very interesting question. I don't have a work at the moment. I was a teacher in Beijing, China. I was their teacher, and then COVID struck, and I had to come back. So I couldn't find a work again. I wanted to go back again, but due to the fact that the borders were closed in South Africa and China, I couldn't go back. So now I applied for a primary school here up the street. So I'm still waiting for their reply. So it sounds like it's positive. So hopefully it's for the best.
I see. And so you're teaching English in China?
Yeah, I was teaching English in China, Beijing, yeah.
Amazing. And how long were you there for?
I was there for 1 year, and prior to that I was a life orientation teacher in South Africa in a high school. So I was here, yeah.
So the teaching life has always been around you.
Yeah, for sure. I love teaching. I love working with people, so it's good.
Very good, Nico, very good. So are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and to share your point of views?
For sure. I checked a few videos of yours this afternoon. So yeah, I'm ready. It's good.
Amazing. So welcome to William and the Magic Box. Amazing. I'm just gonna play a song now, just for us to move a little bit before the first question, okay?
Cool.
Let's do it. Okay, Nick, ready for the first question?
You can throw it, it's fine.
Very good. And just before I pick the first question, if there is a question you don't have an answer for, you don't want to answer, always can change it, take another one, okay? It's all very friendly, all right?
Sure. It's good.
Let's do it. So the first question is, if you were to raise a child, what are the most important things would you like them to learn?
I've got 3 children of my own, so I've already raised 3. The most important things is loyalty to them, support, spending quality time with them, and listen to what they say. Yeah.
Yes, I think it's a very important point. Sometimes we need to listen to our kids, you know what I mean? And sometimes we learn a lot with them as well. I remember being a child sometimes talking to my parents or seeing my friends talk to their parents as well, and they didn't believe what we were saying. And sometimes it was a bit frustrating because it was something real. It was something that, you know what I mean, was happening at the time. And when you could see that you didn't have the attention or the belief, it was a bit frustrating. So I think it's a very good point.
Yeah, and I believe as well is that a lot of parents they spend their money on their children, where the children actually want their love and their time. So how I spell love is Time.
Absolutely, I like that. Amazing, amazing. So you have 3 kids. How old are they?
The oldest one is 12 almost, and then the second boy, he's 9, and then the little baby girl, she's 3.
Oh, very proud dad. I can see.
Yeah, sure.
Next question. Let's do it. Before the next question, Nico, tell me what's the best part of being a teacher, in your opinion, in being or working in education world.
Oh wow, being the best part of being a teacher is at the end of the year where you see your students struggling in the beginning of the year, and at the end you see them excel. Especially in China when I was there, 3 of my students, they were struggling in English. So at the end of the year there was a whole competition, inter-school competition in Beijing, and 3 of them ended up in the top 10 in the whole Beijing. So that was amazing. I loved it. So it's amazing. Hard work, dedication, spending time as well. As I say, it's not my children, but children are children. It's spending time with them, quality time. Listen to them, motivate them. That's it. That's my motto.
Very good, very good. Next question for you is: if you could be a character in a movie, who that would be and why?
Wow, a character in a movie. I would say, wow, that's a difficult question. I love Superman. Superman is my hero, so I would be Superman. So, and why? Why? You said why? I think the humble beginning of how he began. I think that's it. And at the end of the day, he has a weakness, and everybody has a weakness.
Mm-hmm.
But yet his main aim is not fame and fortune. It's just to work with people and save humanity from evil, even though he's got a weakness. So.
Absolutely. And as a Superman, he got a power of flying. Yeah, he could fly everywhere.
Yeah, I love flying.
Let's say if you could have superpower of flying at the moment as a superpower of Superman, where would you go at the moment? Straight away.
Drakensberg. I would fly the Drakensberg Mountains.
Why is that?
Drakensberg is about 80 kilometers from Ladysmith, and it's the highest mountains in South Africa. So it's very beautiful. I've been to the top about 5 times.
Wow.
So it's just amazing. I love climbing mountains. I love flying in the mountains. So.
Very good. Very good. Next question. Let's do Nick.
Sure.
Okay, Nico from South Africa. Next question for you is: what bad habits you wish you could stop?
Bad habits. Bad habits is, I think, smoking. I started smoking at the beginning of this year, so I have to stop smoking again.
It's the first time. First time start smoking.
Yeah, first time, so I have to stop again. Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's a serious one. I think my bad habits is stop being so hard on myself and so critical of myself. So I've been hard on myself, especially in the last 2 years since COVID started. Applying for work and everything. So there was nothing. So I assumed something was wrong with me. So I started beating up myself mentally. Sometimes not getting out of bed. I can't. So yeah, wow. That's my bad habit.
It's a very interesting topic, Nico, because I've been working as well on it. Sometimes I tend to give myself like a hard time. Sometimes I push myself, and I've learned and I've been trying to work on it that we need to be kind to ourselves. Sometimes you need to put your hands on your shoulder and go like, you know what, you're doing well and you've done well already. So you know what I mean, be kind. Yeah, like just look at yourself like, you know what, you are in a good place. You know what I mean, you're just facing a challenge moment at the moment, but you are doing well. And just, you know what I mean, give like a touch on your shoulder. And I've been remind myself about that. You know, when I find myself in a situation that I'm pushing myself too much or I'm giving myself a hard time, I go like, I remember. So it's a good point.
And I think the another bad habit that I have is because I set my standards very high, and then normally I put people on the same level, so I expect the same standards from them, knowing that a lot of people or everybody doesn't have the same standards as me, so I expect the same standards. And then when they can't fulfill my standards, not to say that I want them to be like me, but it's just if I put something into them, or time or money or whatever, I expect the same in return. And if I don't, so I started learning that off as well. So the last 2 years taught me a lot.
Absolutely. Yeah, other is a good point as well, because other things sometimes not just up to us, it's up to the universe, it's up to things, the environment around us. Sometimes you want to do something and you're like, I'm doing so hard, you know what I mean, but you cannot run so fast because everything needs to work together. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes you people that are different, people they're never gonna be like you know what I mean? You need to understand and try to adjust yourself to the person itself. How is the way. It's sometimes not just up to them, it's up to us as well to adjust ourselves to the way they are.
And things are in a transition phase at the moment. I think all over the world, everyone is in a transition phase as well. I know it's a cliche to say, but stop being so hard on yourself and people. Just take it, relax. As you say, the universe takes us in a different path, so be it.
Totally. But the way, just because the fact that we know already is already halfway of the journey. You know what I mean? Sometimes if we know, we are conscious about it, that we know that you need to be kind, it's already halfway of the journey. So we're doing well. We're going there.
We're getting there. It's slowly but surely, we're getting there.
Great. Yeah. Next question. Next question for you is, what is the most beautiful thing somebody has ever done for you?
Oh, the most beautiful somebody ever has done for me. Well, making coffee for me in the morning is the most beautiful thing everyone can do for me. Because I'm not a morning person. Making coffee for me in the bed is like, you're the best in the world. So
very easy, simplicity. I love it.
I think my parents, what they've done for me is the best. I can't say one specific thing, but my parents, they've done so many things for me. So
very good.
Yeah.
And you grew up in this city where you live now, or in a different part of South Africa?
I grew up. I started school here, Ladysmith, and finished school as well in 2000. And so I grew up in Ladysmith. Yeah.
I see. And how far are you from Cape Town or just Johannesburg?
Johannesburg is about 320 kilometers from here, and Cape Town is, I drove 2 weeks ago from Cape Town, and it was 14 hours drive.
Oops. Long way.
It's a long way. So it's about 1,500 kilometers.
Very good. Next question. Let's do it. For the next question, tell me, when you were in Beijing, China, what's the most the first lesson that you learned about the place or about the city itself, something that you're not expecting, or something that you need to adjust yourself when you arrive there? There is something that stuck to your head that you say, oh my God, I was expecting that, and I need to adjust or to get myself into this environment, was something or not?
I think the first thing that I had to adjust, and it quite quickly, was the culture, because nobody speaks the language, nobody has the same cultural traditions as you. I had to change the way I cross the street, because in South Africa we drive on the left side and they drive on the right side. So just being sure not to be hit by a car from the wrong side. I got almost hit the first week.
Wow.
Almost got smacked by a car. So that's the first thing that you have to adjust. And then obviously is relying on English is not going to get you far. So I had to adjust my language. So learning Chinese or Mandarin is a must. It's very easy though. Being a language teacher, if you know the principles of language, then it's easy. So not reading and writing, no, that's a different story. But learning to speak and communicate. I always have this saying: if you want to know the person's culture, learn their language, because their language is connected to their culture. So I had to learn, and then as well in school. I had to adjust to the respect that the Chinese students have for teachers.
Wow.
They are very respectful, although children are children though. So there are naughty days and there are very good days. But their view in the East, in China especially, and in Japan as well, is that your teacher is like your parents. They teach you life, so respect them as your parents. So that's amazing.
Yeah, it's interesting saying that, because I watched as well a short documentary about the children's school in Japan, and the way they were so polite, the way they were so polite, the teacher as well, you know what I mean? It was beautiful to see how they are approaching the teachers. It was very beautiful to see.
And I love the way they are still children. They're not so exposed to so many things like we in the West. They are still respectful. So I really enjoyed it, and I wish someday that I would go back there and teach them again. I made a lot of friends. So.
Very good, very good. Okay, next question for you is, what was your favorite part about school?
When I was in school?
Yeah.
Break time is the favorite part of school. No. I think my most favorite part in school is going to biology class. I really enjoyed biology. I loved biology. And then on a Wednesday night when I went to choir and music study choir. So I sang in choir from grade 1 right through to matric. So I enjoy music. So biology. And obviously spending time with my kids, and then horse playing with my friends between breaks and between periods. That's amazing.
That's funny. Next question. Let's do it. Right. Next question for you is, what is your morning ritual?
My morning ritual?
Yeah.
My morning ritual is getting up maybe at 5 or 5:30, then go outside, sit in the garden, and have positive self-talk, affirmations to myself, quiet time, and then having my coffee with that. So nobody wants to make coffee to me, so I make it myself. So
You always been an early bird or not?
Say again, sorry.
You always been an early bird? You always been an early person or not?
Yeah. So I've always been up and early, always. So I enjoy watching the sunrise, because the place that where we live, it's quite high against the hill. So I see quite far, and I see the sunrise and everything. So it's beautiful. And the birds, it's a forest. So I'm busy in my garden. Making my paradise and a garden, planting a new garden, and so it's amazing to be there in the mornings.
Lucky you, very lucky. I wish I could do the same.
Yeah, I'm blessed in so many ways.
Next question. Let's do it. Before the next question, and what was the most challenging part of living in China, in our opinion?
Of living in China?
Yeah, living and teaching there. Like, what's the most challenging parts you found?
The most challenging part. Wow, you're asking a question, because I'm quite I'm a person that can adjust very quickly. I think the most challenging was about being friends that you can relate, that understand your culture and understand you as a person. Although I've been surrounded with South Africans, my company placed me at a school to live at the school premises, and all my friends were staying in another place, quite about 1.5 hours bus drive. So so they're going out at night, and I have to stay at home, because there's a time frame when the buses end. So the next morning is school, so I can't go with them. wherever they go. So I had to stay at school and wait for the weekend. So that was the most challenging part of being in China.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Next question is, who makes you laugh the most?
Who makes me laugh the most is my little girl. She is so funny. She's a energy bunny, and she says the weirdest things sometimes. So she makes me laugh, and who else makes me laugh? Sometimes I make myself laugh of the dumb things I'm doing. So so normally I just take life as it is, and just trying to see whenever there's something funny, I laugh about it. So
very good.
Yeah, so my kids make me laugh, the way they act with each other. Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Next question. Okay, Nico, next question for you is, are you a cat or a dog person? And if you could be an animal, which one that would be and why?
Okay, so I'm a dog person. I love dogs. Dogs are loyal because you know why? Dog's got a friend and a cat has personnel. So so a dog is a boss. A cat is the boss and a dog has a friend. And which animal will I be? I think I would be an eagle. I would be an eagle. So eagles don't play with chickens. They rise above the standards of chickens. So I like to fly, like I said earlier. So I love to fly. So they see the vantage points. From vantage points, they can see far. So eagles.
Very good. But by the way, do you have eagles in South Africa? There are some eagles or not? Yeah?
Yeah. There's a lot of eagles in South Africa, from fish eagles. A lot of kinds of birds of prey species in South Africa.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, and especially sometimes because there's a very big dam. Or lake very nearby, Spionkop Dam. So there's a lot of fish eagles that makes nests near the area where they catch fish, and the Tugela River that flows past here, the Klip River that flows through town. So there's a lot of vultures as well. We live close by to nature reserves, and so there's a lot of birds of prey species all around us. So many times I just sit outside and then I hear the great fish eagle just screams up there, cries, "Where is the fish? Where is the fish?"
Wow. Next question, Nico. Right. Next question is, do you have any pet peeves?
I've got, but what annoys me about people? People that eat very hard, loud. When people chew their food, they open their mouths, I can't still mouth and just swallow slowly and swallow that I can't hear your food dropping to your stomach. Really, I don't want to hear that. It's like I don't want to hear your indigestion problems. So I don't like that. And that's a thing in China that it's like spitting on the floor when you're walking in town, and it's a common thing in the winter. It's just like people just spit like this. No, please don't do that. And everywhere, even at school, you're walking in school, you just see this gop lying around all over the place. No, people, come on, get civilized somewhere.
Ooh, that's a bit disgusting.
Yes, it is weird. So I hate when people just spit on the floor. Just swallow it or do something with, but I don't want to see it.
Interesting. Next question. Before the next one, what's the best part of living in Ladysmith, and what's the most challenging part, in your opinion?
Okay, so Ladysmith is a very, very old town. I love the history of the town. Going to the places of the British Anglo-Boer War that was here in 1900. So there's a lot of history that's going on, driving around. Sometimes my friends come to visit, so then I take them there and just explain to them, go to the museum, the Siege Museum, and see the places, what happened. So I love history. It's very beautiful as well. The nature, the topography, the plants, the heat, the rain, the electricity storms, the electric storms in summertime. So it's still coming. So I'm expecting very big rain. So I'm happy for that. The most challenging part of living in Ladysmith, there's no entertainment in this place. Although it's a very big town, there's no entertainment. So going out at night is like going out to nowhere. That's it. So many people have tried to do something in the last few years that I was living here, but nothing sustainable holds or keeps up. So there's a very open opportunity for someone that knows how to do entertainment. It's like just even going to a bar or a place where you can drink with your friends or just go out. Nothing like that. So yeah, the challenging part is sitting at home, not going out somewhere at night just for fun and entertainment. That's the thing.
Wow. After this interview, I'm sure a lot of people watch this interview, they're gonna go like, oh my God, I can do something there. I can organize something there.
Please. Save our souls.
I love it. Next question for you is, what do you like the most in your best friends?
What do I love about my best friends? My best friends, when they make me laugh, when they have my back, when they support each other, and when they keep each other out of trouble, I think.
What best friends are for? That's what best friends are for, to keep people out of the...
Yeah. So I've got this one joke about my friend. He says, how do you know when you've got a best friend? It's when you can phone your best friend 3 o'clock in the morning, say, listen, I've got a dead prostitute in the boot, will you help me bury her? That's a best friend.
Wow.
Just jokes, please. That's just jokes.
Right, next question. Let's do it. Okay, Nico, next question for you is, what is your idea of a perfect day?
A perfect day. The perfect day is setting yourself some goals that you want to achieve in a day, and then at the end of the day, sitting back, relax, and see that you've done what you've planned and maybe exceeded in what you've done. Waking up healthy and going back to bed healthy, and everyone is around you is safe, everyone around you is still alive. So, and then counting your blessings, each thing that you have, take nothing for granted. So yeah, that's
good.
Best day, yeah.
I love the message. I love it. Amazing. Right, I have 3 questions left for you. Okay, let's do it. Okay, next question for you is, this one's going to be easy, very easy. Would you rather be invisible or be able to fly? And what would you do?
Okay, that's a difficult one. Invisible. I think I would fly. I would fly. And the second part of the question was?
What would you do if you could fly?
What would I do? Wow, I would fly to all the major cities in the world and just go and see it from the top, because then so I would fly to a few places in the world that I would really like to enjoy to go to. So
very good. 2 questions left. Let's do it. Before the next question, what's in your opinion, what's the misconception that people has about South Africa, and what is something that, because you lived abroad, so you kind of have this idea, or maybe this idea, what people think about South Africa that they are wrong, and what they think that they are right, in your opinion?
Yeah. Okay, so when I got to China, my student said, "So teacher, from what country are you from?" I said, "You must guess from what country am I from. Are you from America? No. From Britain? No. Australia? No." And I said to them, "I'm from South Africa." "But teacher, you're white." It's like everybody's got this idea that when you're from Africa, you're supposed to be black. And so that's one misconception that they have, is everyone from Africa is black. Well, majority is though. So, and then some students ask me, "Listen, teacher, do you have diamonds and gold in your yard?" So I said, yeah, it's a big problem, and we just sweep it into the garden. It's like, it's too much. We can't stand it. Because South Africa is one of the capitals of gold in the world. So Johannesburg's Highland. So they think that there's gold all over. So that's the few misconceptions. Oh, and do we have lions in our yard? So is there wildlife? Do I have a lion as my pet? So no, I don't have a lion as my pet. So we've got a rugby team that's the Lions, but yeah, that's it. That's the closest we can get to the Lions. And so yeah, so and one thing that they mostly get right is that South Africa is poor. So Africa struggles a lot with poverty, especially in South Africa as well. We can see it from the rich living right next to the poor. So that's one of the challenges that we still need to address. And I think politics has a big role to play in South Africa about that. So inequality, moving past 1994, apartheid is being passed now, and the lady that's working with us in our house, she's also upset with the current politics and how things are run. So I'm quite outspoken on politics. I will not do it on live media because I'm not trained for that. So, but I have my political views. So they get that right. So not to get too deep to that.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, next question is, what bores you?
What bores me? People sitting on their cell phones when you're in a conversation with someone. I hate it when I'm in a conversation and someone is on their phone. Especially when you're trying to share your heart or share just fun moments and they're on their phone. So that bores me. What bores me is when people gossip about other people. That bores me a lot. I don't engage in gossip. I would rather say, let's pray for them. Let's pray for them. If we want to gossip about them, let's pray for them. So I hate it when people. It bores me a lot. So I would rather stand up, go outside, or go somewhere else, wash the dishes, or work in the garden and whatever. I don't like it. Yeah. So that's the two things that bores me a lot.
Very good. Very good.
And then cheesy movies. I don't like dumb movies. I don't like watching TV. I would rather sit and talk with someone than spending hours in front of the TV. I will watch a series or something like that when I'm in the mood, but sitting down and just watching TV is boring.
Yeah, sometimes you say about when people are gossiping, sometimes I go like, oh, let's not talk about this person because this person is not here to defend themselves. So let's leave it on the side. For
sure.
Right, Nico, let's go for the last one. Ready?
Yes, let's go then.
You are so easy, my God. The time is so fly. You're so easy answering questions. Very good. Let's go. Before the last one, tell me, and what's the most challenging part of being a teacher, if there is any, in your opinion?
I think it's the most challenging part of being a teacher is connecting with children when there is trouble at home. I think that's the most difficult because a lot of children struggle through very difficult things at home, experiencing things that's very painful, and then working with them in school, motivating and picking them up and helping them to see light at the end of the tunnel. I think because it's easy to stand this side at school and motivating them here and sending them back to where the problem is sometimes. Yes. How do you connect that? How do you pick up a child like that? You're becoming a hero to them, but you're sending them back. So there's ways of handling it if the school if the life sets in the difficult situation. So, and yeah, that's a deep one. And the less deep one is like, I think it's preparing lessons sometimes when you're as a teacher are tired yourself because it's very hard work. I know that when I was in China, that preparing lessons, you sit down for hours, and then at the end of the day, after your first lesson, you say, this is not going to work. And then you still got the whole day left to go after the first lesson. So you have to really improvise and sit there and say, what is the challenge and how I'm going to get past this. So yeah, I think that's the challenge.
Very good. Wow, very good point. Last question for you is, define yourself in a season of the year and why?
Well, spring. I really love spring. I think it's spring to me is a symbol of starting to live again after you've been dead, after you've been in situations where it feels like it's the end. Myself, I've been through a lot of transitions in the last 2 years. And spring it's not too hot, it's not too cold, so it's in between. So it's a very refreshing time. It's a time of relief. You can say, okay, so this is not the end. Yeah, and spring is beautiful, man. It's fresh. It's starting to rain again, and new flowers are coming up, and the bird starts to sing, and everyone is so full of love and tra-la-la and whatever.
And is your birthday around spring as well or not?
No, my birthday is the 13th of December, so it's deep summer. So, yeah, so.
Very good. Okay, Nick, it's not the end yet. Okay, let's play now the word association game, okay? I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking.
Okay.
Let's start with money.
Money, hard work.
Love.
Loyalty.
Family.
Freedom.
Life.
Sacrifice.
How about sex?
Fun.
Religion.
Sacrifice.
How about fear?
Fear. Snakes.
Friendship.
Loyalty.
Desire.
Love.
Regrets.
Lost time.
Success.
Success. Family.
Wish.
Wow, wish. More time.
Happiness.
Happiness, my garden.
Wow, good one. One word for Ladysmith.
One word. Warm, hot.
How about one word for Beijing?
Beijing. Energetic.
Okay. One word for Nelson Mandela.
Political leader.
Okay. One word for South Africa.
Most beautiful country. Beautiful.
And the last one now, teacher. One word.
Sacrifice.
Okay, good one. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your best friend for a cup of tea, and I'm going to ask your best friends. Define Nico in one positive word and one negative word. What your best friend would define yourself?
He would say the positive one would be loyal. Only one word, eh?
Yes, one word.
And the negative one, how can I say it in one word? High priority.
Okay.
I think it's right. I don't know. High priority. So, yeah. I need a lot of time with you, so spend a lot of time.
Okay, Nico, let's play now. Nico and the Magic Box, and you can ask me a question. Okay, you can ask me a question now.
Okay, so what inspires you? Okay. Let's say this. What makes you happy?
Very easy answer. Very easy answer. I'm actually, when you were talking about, you know what I mean, your morning ritual when you go to, you know what I mean, to your garden, you have this fresh start. I was connecting myself with you because for me, what makes me happy is as soon as I wake up in the morning, you know, I just genuinely, and I have this happiness like flowing around. That just the fact that when I open my eyes and I say, oh my God, it's another day. So I think just the fact the morning, as soon as I wake up, that's what makes me happy. Like I feel like the happiest person in the whole world. Like I feel lucky that I have the opportunity to have another day. I feel lucky that I'm here. I feel lucky that I'm, you know what I mean, I'm gonna have opportunities. I'm gonna have some desires. I'm gonna have some mistakes as well. I'm gonna learn some lessons. So I think that's it's like an open book of opportunities. That's what makes me happy every morning when I wake up. And besides that, this beautiful project that I'm working as well, that makes me like the happiest. Like, I think I can. Oh, hello, who is this?
This is my daughter.
Hello, what's your name?
Maranique.
Hello, Maranique. How are you? I've enjoying the weather, enjoying the the swimming pool. So yeah, so that's my this beautiful project I'm working now. It's something that it's if I saw someone doing it without knowing, I would be happy. I would like, oh my God, I'd love to be doing that. You know what I mean? So I think that's something that it meant to happen to me because it's I could do that 24 hours no stop. I could be doing that like I forget that I'm recording. I forget that I'm, you know what I mean? I forget that I'm on camera. I just connect with the person. I think that's for me. It's a bless, a present that it meant to happen for me. I think I couldn't see myself doing anything else besides that. So I think that makes me really happy. Yeah.
That's great. Meeting people and learning from them and experience or hearing how they experience life. Yeah, that's amazing.
No, that's amazing. Actually, tomorrow I'm going to reach 400 interviews on the show so far tomorrow.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's great.
Celebration. Yeah, and it's so interesting because, you know, I feel so lucky that I can hear, you know what I mean? Of course, some people, they watch the show, then they connect with other people as well. But I feel so lucky that I'm listening to those stories of each person, you know, passing by, and I'm getting so much of them, like learning, and when they share things as well. I just fascinate myself. Sometimes I forget, as I said, I forget that I just feel like I'm talking to a friend. I feel like I'm just sharing experience. So that's I'm so lucky and fortunate that I was last year when I went for a run in the park, and this idea just came to my head. I was like, wow,
let's do
wow.
This.
Yeah.
And I guess it's like meeting new people and then talking. You become like, you've known this person for a lot of years and becoming acquainted with someone, and then I think, I don't know how the universe will handle it, but maybe one day you'll meet someone and say, but listen, aren't you the guy from William's interview or someone? I know so much about you and
yeah. I was telling my friend the other day, oh my God, imagine the future when people, like, I'm going to be invited to be their best man on their wedding because you're going to meet, because of the show, because I've seen people connect with each other. You know, I've seen people watching the show and connect with other people as well. So I think that's what's the magic of the show. Just to share something with you, I remember last year when one of the very first interview I did with a head teacher from America, and he was going through a personal situation that he shared on the show. And after like a few months afterwards, or even like a lot of months afterwards, I did an interview with someone from Australia, and this person told me, William, I was watching this interview and I felt so comfort because this person went through the same situation as me as well. So for me, I felt like, oh my God, I'm so glad that I'm not alone in this world, it was nice to see somebody going through the same situation as well. So that's, when this person made this comment, I was like, oh my God, it just made my day, because, you know what I mean? The fact that people can connect with each other and people can see that they're not alone out there. All of us, we're going through sometimes the same problem as well. Sometimes we think we are the only ones who have this problem. And how about happiness? Sometimes we have some moments, beautiful moments in life that you think, oh my God, I'm so blessed that I had this moment. And sometimes someone in other part of the world had the same situation as well as you. So it's good to connect and see other people's lives as well.
Yeah.
That's the whole magic.
And I guess is that when you know this person went through this situation, or I can listen to someone else's story and I connect with them, and then I can connect with them, or you can connect people to each other and say, listen, this person is going through this exactly same thing, and this person went through it and is successful now. You guys can connect, and then at the end of the day, it's a very beautiful way of connecting with people and connecting people to people in a positive way. Because as you are talking and the questions you were asking, is that people aren't listening anymore to each other. They listen to answer. But you really have to listen to hear what the person is saying.
Yes, absolutely. So that's what makes me very, very happy, Nico. That's what I go to bed thinking about, and I wake up thinking about. That's this project. That's something that it meant to be for me. I'm so grateful that oh my God, you have no idea how my heart beats up, like my whole emotions when I think I have goosebumps now when I think about the project. It's powerful. I just hope you had a good time. Did you have a good time?
I did really. Thank you very much, William. It was amazing.
Thank you so much. And before you go,
looking forward to I was looking forward to it, so it's good.
Oh, you see, make my day. You see. Before you go, I would like you to share a positive message, just a positive quote, something that inspires you in life.
Well, I've got one quote that I'm living with at the past few months. Is say what you do, and do what you say. Say
simple
what you do and do what you say.
Very simple, very simple. Simple, and says a lot. Nico, it was a pleasure. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks so much for taking your time on this beautiful day for the interview. It was a pleasure. Thank you very much, okay?
Thank you very much, my friend. All the best of luck.
Keep in touch. And when I come to South Africa one day, oh my God, I have so many people already participating in the show from South Africa. I can't wait to go there and to get everyone together. Like, imagine how amazing.
It would be amazing.
Can't wait. Take care, okay? Have a nice weekend. All the best for your family, okay? Your kids. Take care. Bye-bye. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why would you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye. See you next time.